How do you recognize when murder evidence comes from a timeline where the crime never happened? After investigating the time capsule killer cases, I've learned to identify the warning signs that evidence might be temporally displaced, existing before the events it documents or describing futures that contradict known outcomes. What I'm about to teach you about temporal forensics could revolutionize criminal investigation because time-displaced evidence might be more common than anyone realizes, hiding in case files disguised as ordinary forensic materials. I'm Daniel McKenzie, and temporal evidence recognition has become crucial for understanding cases where traditional forensic analysis fails because the evidence operates according to different timeline rules than the crimes it's supposed to document. Warning sign number 1, evidence that predates its own creation. Circumstances, time-displaced evidence often shows creation dates that precede the circumstances required for its creation. Documents written before the events they describe, photographs taken before the scenes they depict existed, recordings made before the conversations they capture occurred. For example, in the time capsule killer case, victim Sandra Walsh's time capsule contained photographs of her 40th birthday party, authentic images showing her celebrating with friends, complete with decorations, cake, and gift opening scenes that never actually occurred. Warning sign number 2, evidence describing alternative outcomes. Temporal evidence often documents events that contradict known outcomes, suggesting it originates from timelines where different decisions were made. Robert Martinez's diary, for instance, described 2 years of his life following his murder date, events he never experienced because he was killed before these events could occur. Warning sign number 3, anachronistic information content. Such evidence contains details that shouldn't exist in its temporal context, like Sandra's birthday photographs showing her wearing jewelry she had planned to purchase in the future. Warning sign number 4, evidence chain paradoxes. Sometimes the evidence appears to create its own necessity, like a confession letter that influenced an investigation, even though it was written before the murder occurred. Warning sign number 5, consistent temporal displacement patterns. When multiple pieces of evidence in the same case display similar temporal anomalies, it suggests systematic timeline disruption rather than isolated incidents. Right now, you can learn all the temporal forensics recognition techniques and how they apply to criminal investigation for just $2.99. I'm including case studies, expert analysis, and practical methods for identifying time-displaced evidence, but I'm raising the price to $9.99 next week because forensic science programs are requesting this content for advanced evidence analysis training. Get it now while it's affordable. Understanding temporal evidence recognition can help investigators address cases where evidence exists in states that defy conventional forensic timelines. Get the impossible files now for $2.99, link in description, because recognizing when murder evidence is from another timeline isn't science fiction. It's the advanced forensic analysis needed when evidence operates by different temporal principles.